What up, YouTube? It's me, Isaac, coming to you with another edition of my life. So, as I've stated in several of my videos, or a few of my videos rather, my brother and I go on walks every so often. And tonight was no exception to that rule. So my brother and I, after I'm done signing my mom's Mother's Day card, and my brother gets his shoes on, and I pour my drink, which is another Ghost mixed with Twist Up again. Oh, dude, that's good shit. That's good stuff. So after we're done getting ready, we walk out the door. Well, we walk out the door, and this is gonna be a long story because I'm gonna tell you every step of the way. So we head out our door, and we head down the road out of our complex. I will not say where that is, but there's this farmhouse, and we get down a couple of roads, and we turn around after we hit a dead end after walking for about, I don't know, 25, 30 minutes or something like that. Maybe the entire walk took that long. Well, it would have taken a little bit less than that because my brother and I got pulled over by a cop. All because, and this is really freaking, I understand getting pulled over for the reason we did, because my chair does not have backlights. I understand that we got pulled over because my chair does not have backlights. My chair does not have backlights because the housing for the lights of my chair broke off. And we talked to the cop for like, I don't know, it seemed like 5 to 15 minutes, somewhere in that time frame. Maybe a little bit less, but to me, when I get pulled, so my brother and I go on walks all the time, and we've been stopped by cops before, just because there were a lot of people there was a lot of people that just saw me and my brother walking in the roads before there were sidewalks in our development or leading out of our development. But this is the first time that we've actually been stopped for what I consider a legitimate reason to stop us, because like I said, I don't even see it as a legitimate reason, but it's the most legitimate reason that we've been stopped, because my brother was riding on the back of my chair, and the back of my chair doesn't even have lights, which was stupid that the housing to my lights broke off. I can't really freaking explain how it broke off. I just know it broke off. And I know that, so like I said, my brother and I get stopped, since we've moved, we've been stopped 5 or 6 times, just because people saw us walking on the side of the road, and they wanted to make sure we were safe. But this time was actually a legitimate stop. If we would have or it's the most legitimate that I could have that I could see. And I can see the reason behind us getting stopped. But like I said, we got stopped by a cop tonight. And he said, "Where you guys going?" We just said where we were going. He said, "I wouldn't do what you guys are doing because people drive like idiot. People drive really fast down this road," and he was really looking out for our well-being, which was really cool. And it was just weird that every time we get stopped by a cop, it's usually for it's not usually for that, because this is the first time I've ever gotten stopped because of that. But we have been stopped by cops before, but this is, like I said, the first legitimate time that I could actually see a cop stopping us without, and here's the crazy part. We've been out later than what we got home tonight, and we haven't gotten stopped. We've walked up to the gas station later than this before, and we didn't get stopped. It was so weird because my brother, I didn't even realize I was getting pulled over until my brother said, "We're getting pulled over. Pull over." I stupidly, well, out of reflex, when I see flashing lights, I turn around, and my brother said, "Don't turn around." The cop literally walked up to us and said, "What are you guys doing? Are you guys just joyriding, or where are you guys headed?" And we just said where we were. We were out for a walk to clear our heads and and spend time together. And the cop pulled us over. That was weird. And yeah, it's just been an interesting night for the first legitimate time that we've been stopped, in my opinion. I'm your host, Isaac Brummett. Please like, subscribe, share with your friends, leave a comment. Peace out, y'all. Have a good one. I know I sure as hell will. Peace out, y'all.